The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Good pressure, determined, intense. Toma. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Grealish.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Hullet! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely spread. Donadoni. Oh, he's played it in low. McTominay gets it clear. Lovely feet. And it's made its way to it. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now, what about a counter-attack? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the counter is on. Now it's Raul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Donadoni climbs up big. McTominay gets good distance on it. Donadoni crosses it in. Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Opts for safety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Hullet has found the net here, of course. Now McTominay. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Davids, he's picked his way through. They're urging it, and the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just eases him off the ball. Melbourne City trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Threads one in, thinks about the shot, swings in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Toma. Nice control. Roberto Carlos. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Cruyff. Turns and goes back. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, and Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Chooses to go back.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Sweet feet. Cruyff! It's there! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The goal scorer, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Here we go again. Mateus. That has been slung wide. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Can he spark a counter here? Pull it. And here's Neymar. Real chance here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Donadoni plays it in. Looking for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Davids. And this is Raul. It's Raul! Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets him off it and wins back the ball. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Neymar gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Donatoni. Davids. Ooh, delicate chip through. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, what a... Goes for a shot! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
72 minutes is number 4, Ruud Gullit.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Gullit, he's been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he's forced to go back. McTominay. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Can he get it through? Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoeneß. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland dominates aerially so often. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Shoots! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Yaya Toure. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. for Messi.
4
Yaya
added minutes
Toure.
has been indicated.
Here's Haaland. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Grealish. Donadoni. Now it's Grealish. Haaland. Oh, well played. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the
Substitution
original
on the
offence.
field. Number 18, Grealish. Coming on to replace him
Hernus
is
gets a foot in
number
here.
20, Danielson.
Haaland takes control of it and that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Thuram. Rodri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Galatasaray upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of trickery. Brahim Diaz is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking for options for movement. Messi! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brahim Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That is good strength. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. McTominay. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Messi receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's delightful. McTominay. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Shot could... Mbappe! And he has... And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Jeff, Chiba really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, good take in a good area. Van Dijk. That's Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Thuram. And here's Hullet. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been won straight back. Mitoma. Brahim Diaz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And it's Xavi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Delivery for... Climbs up big! It's run... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, it's come to nothing. Bullet! Just off target. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Park Ji-sung. They want to be quick to recover this. Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Galatasaray really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rodri. Xavi Alonso. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chooses to go back. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, De Bruyne.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely weighted, terrific header! Cantona quietly revving up. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely aimed pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 15, Rijkaard.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cantona goes steaming forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Toure is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 17, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on to replace him is number
De Bruyne,
21.
Yaya Toure. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Owen. Now it's Rice. And this is... Shot goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Cantona. Yaya Toure. Rice. And this is Bale. Now Mbappe. Otto. Hangs in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Jeff, Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yaya Toure. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cantona. Foot in. Cantona has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Otto.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Can he finish? Cantona.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. And it's Hullet. And here's Thuram, spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Yaya Toure! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view.
Bale! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Rice. Goes looking wide. Royce. Turns and goes back. Decent shot! It's bounced back off the post. Played through into space. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pull it. And here's Messi. That's good play. And they've got a throw. Gabriel is there to clear. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. And here's Thuram. Shapes the shoot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now this could be a chance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pull it. And here's Messi. He's on it. Can he get a... Oh, shooting chance! Royce. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's quick to get it clear again. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Cáceres. And here's Royce. Looking for options for movement. And Royce! Superb goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Played out to the left flank. Mitoma is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Just about up to the hour now. Mitoma. Cantona. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. That's tidy. He's dribbled past his man here. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Thuram.
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cambio di giocatori.
Looking to play him in with the challenge. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Good ball, good take. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Yaya Toure. O'Shea. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Owen.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. O'Shea proves too strong, too smart. Howson. Zaire Emery. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. No foul, says the referee. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Royce tries to pass it through. Caceres picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Numero 21.
So here comes a substitution.
Numero 14. Owen. Numero 41. Lasciano il campo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos crossed into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Jeff Chiba really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's found a way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Lovely
minuti
pass,
di
but
recupero.
can he get there? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Iniesta. Stood up well to him there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading? Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. João Felix. Chance for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Paolo Maldini, one of the heroes of that truly remarkable European final played in Athens in 1994. And his performance was, I guess, Jim, pretty much as close to perfection as almost anything any of us would have seen.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kubo is wide and looking to get onto this. Takes a shot! Nicely spread.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Threads one in. Now it's Tura. Messi. And this is Inzaghi. That has been slung wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No goals as yet. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, nicely intercepted. O'Shea. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Messi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's an imaginative pass. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cruyff. This looks promising. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos has it out. Big header! There it is! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Goal! After 39 minutes is number 9, Thuram.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Roberto Carlos in acres of space. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff goes short, and this is goes for a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Oh, cracking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work.
It's Inzaghi! Oh, what has happened here? In by Del Piero. O'Shea gets good distance on it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Kubo, he's found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Thuram under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Mitoma really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Roberto Carlos played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Played out wide. Now the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Turan. Nicely aimed pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 23, Kubo. Coming on the field is number 18, Zico. Substitutions taking place.
Great vision. Ibrahimovic is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Neymar. He's looking wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Del Piero looking to get on the end of this. Somewhat off target. Now it's Zico. Del Piero. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space. Now it's Messi. Hernes. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Just eases him off the ball. Just 5 minutes left. And he's picked it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. Defending was strong and firm. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Messi.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cleared without hesitation. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And it's been played through. He can run onto that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.